country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the fever.
Welcome, Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I'm out here in the Arizona desert filling me up some buckets of dirt, and I'm going to take them back to my camp and I'm going to dry wash them. I tell you what, it's warming up out here. It's 9:30 and it already feels like it's probably close to 100 degrees. It's going to be a warm day today, so I thought I'd get out here and get me an early start, but I've got 4 buckets filled up. And I was going to classify them down to a 1/2 inch, but I decided not to. I just thought I'd just throw the bigger rocks out of the way. But I'm going to take them back, run them through a dry washer. But anyways, I appreciate you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. Please subscribe to the channel if you like these videos. So anyways, let's just go see. I want to look for some gold. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to find me some gold. Driving around and I saw some disturbance right here. It looks like they've scraped it or something down there. You can see the caliche right there, and there's these little piles all around here, and there's a bunch of classified dirt up above there. So it got me wondering, what were they doing down here? You can see there's another like little scrape right here. Here's a pile of dirt, but that dirt probably came out right here, and if you look down in there you can see the caliche. So I don't know what they were doing. There's evidence of other people been in through here playing around. So I don't know if that's good or bad. So I took a couple samples out here and over there and over there. In this cut right here, I took 4 buckets of dirt out right there. I am on a private mining claim. This is Gold Fever Prospecting Club. This is one of their claims. I'm out here in the Franconia area. It's known for gold. It's known for meteorites. And it's known for 50 caliber bullets all over the place. There's bullets everywhere out here. So metal detecting, you'll find bullets. I was swinging the detector a little earlier and I found a couple clips to 30 calibers and some wire. There's wire out here too. I'm not sure why they use that wire for, in the bullets firing, but that wire must have had something to do with all of that. The clips. Looks like this was part of a clip, maybe broke off or something. Maybe it came off of that one right there. Probably what that did was right there. And a piece of, I don't know what that is. But here's these little pieces of wire. So they had to have something to do with these bullets and clips and all of that as they fired them. I'm not sure what the wires had to do. I know somebody will know what these wires had to do with all of this type of stuff. And also all around here are these trumpet plants right here. They like to grow in mineralized soil. That's where gold also likes to hang out at. So you see some of them, you got a good sign for gold. You see these green stones, epidote, that's a good sign for gold. You see quartz all over the place, that's a good sign for gold. You see some rocks, that's a really good sign for some gold, huh? So anyways, I'm going to swing the detector for a little bit more longer. If I find anything good, I'll let you know. And then I'm going to, like I said, take these buckets back to camp and run them through a dry washer.
I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine and there ain't no better place.
One of the downfalls piles on the RZR. Not a lot of storage. I can barely fit 4 buckets into there tightly. Looks like I may even start to crack them. 4 looks like one thing I don't want to do is overload it. Years ago, I had a Ranger, Polaris Ranger. That's got a lot bigger bed on it. We went out in the desert and we put 18 buckets of dirt in the back of that Ranger. And I took off flying down the dirt road. And then I started up this little hill and all of a sudden, kaboom! The belt just shattered. It just blew that belt to pieces. So hauling this type of weight, I want to make sure I'm in 4-wheel drive and low gear, at least on any, under any stress or, so once I get on the flat ground, it'll be okay on the dirt road, but climbing these hills and that, I want to be in low gear and 4-wheel drive because I don't want to blow another belt being clearing the hell out here in the middle of nowhere and not having a spare belt. That's something, an idea, huh? You probably should carry a spare belt with you. You never know. I am using the Minelab GPX 6000. A lot of hot rocks out in these areas. And so you never know how deep that gold is too. I wouldn't want to use the 7000 out here. I mean, you could, but there's some bullets and stuff out here that could be 2 feet down. And well, if you love carrying that 7000 around and digging all that type of stuff, then more power to you. But it's bad enough just with this 6000. But that's what I'm using today. Now there's a hot rock. Sounds good too, like a piece of gold, but somebody's done a lot of work around here. They're running a wet system, you can tell because they're kind of mud daub piles. They were running a wet system, those what they were running, but they moved some dirt. So they must have been finding something to be moving all that type of dirt. There's some big piles in here, and right there too, all along this bank. There, down and through here. Look at these big pieces of quartz. Man, these are pretty cool, aren't they? I'd like to take them home with me, but I don't think I could put them in the truck. But, yep, they've done a lot of work in through here. They must have been finding gold for sure. You see how nice and stained this dirt is, how nice and red, iron stained it is. Just pretty in there, huh? Sometimes you get your hopes up. I got a signal right here. I've scraped surface off, it's still there. I've dug down a few inches, still there. So I gotta try to retrieve this. Dug down a couple more inches, still there. It's getting a little louder. I'm gonna have to guess it's probably like a 30 caliber bullet, but let me get it down about 8 inches or so. It's getting louder, but it's still there. Well, now I'm down like 12 inches or more. It's getting closer. It's starting to sound like 50 caliber now. Kind of soft dirt, so it's possible that it penetrated all the way down in there. Okay, all right, it's out of the hole. Man, that's down, what, 14, 16 inches, maybe 18 inches down there. That's down there, but it is out of the hole. Let's see what it is. What's your guesses? I'm gonna guess 30 caliber. Yes, I filled my holes in. Don't be bitching at me, anyone. I'm not sure what it was, but it's a bullet. So that's what it was. Probably 30, huh? 30 caliber maybe. Just went down in there ways. Man, this ground is pretty soft, but it definitely penetrated down in there. Yeah, there's just a little 22 shell. Well, nothing good detecting there, so I'm going to take these buckets of dirt and head on back to camp now. Out in the middle of nowhere, little mining operation going on. Never know what you'll find in the deserts. Well, I'm back here in camp, and I just thought of something here. I was drinking some water, and it was empty. I smashed it up. But I remembered the last weekend, I was out, and I found a little piece of gold, and I didn't have nothing to put it in. So I put it in an empty water bottle. Well, I cleaned the razor out a couple days ago, and I threw it in the fire pit. Sad thing is, I burned all that stuff up. Wow, well, that's a bummer. All right, here's my setup here. I'm using a puffer style dry washer. Runs on a 12-volt battery. So let me run this material through here, and then we'll pan it out and we'll see what we got. Oh yeah, there's gold in there. Chunky stuff, some fine stuff. Look at that. That's not bad gold, huh? That's livable. Fine gold and some little chunky stuff. That's what they were after. Some flakes, little pieces of chunky, some fine. That's what they were after. That type of stuff right there. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. For 4 buckets. 4 buckets, it's not bad. Gold in the pan.
I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine, and there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. My friends come down and enjoy hanging out, and the kids are deep, deep in the sand by the creek. Yeah, we're chasing the dog, let's put another log on the fire. There's times like these that make it all worth the while to me. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. When the night comes down, we're all sitting around, playing guitars under the stars, singing about the nugget I've been dreaming about. And I say even the picture of it weighed 5 pounds, and it's right under the next rock, I do believe.